Hey everyone, and welcome to G Fun Facts Online. Ever stop to think about the sheer magic that happens every time you type something into a search bar? You ask a question, and in less than a second you get millions of answers, perfectly arranged for you. It feels like digital wizardry, doesn't it? But it's not magic. It's something far more fascinating, the art of the algorithm. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on the central nervous system of our digital world to understand how search engines perform the seemingly impossible feat of sifting through the entire internet to find exactly what you need. This is the story of how search works. At its heart, it's a three-step dance: crawling, indexing, and ranking. Imagine the internet is a library the size of a galaxy, with new books and pages appearing every single second. It's chaotic. So first, you need armies of tireless librarians. In the tech world, we call them crawlers or spiders. These automated programs constantly explore this galactic library, following every link and pathway to discover all the content, old and new. That's crawling. Next, once a crawler finds a book, it doesn't just put it on a random shelf. It reads it, analyzes its content, figures out what it's about, and then files a detailed card in a single colossal catalog. This is indexing. It's the process of organizing all the world's information to bring order to the chaos. Without this massive index, finding anything would be impossible. Finally, and this is the most crucial part, you walk up to the librarian's desk and ask your question. The search engine's ranking algorithms spring into action. They use a secret, incredibly complex system to instantly comb through that index, find the best, most relevant pages, and present them to you in a ranked order. That's ranking. And that's where the real art begins. It wasn't always this sophisticated. In the early days of the web, it was the Wild West. Search engines primarily relied on keyword matching. If you were searching for best pizza, you'd get pages that just repeated the word pizza 1,000 times. Webmasters learned to stuff their pages with keywords to trick the system. It was a mess, and the results were often useless. Then, in the late 1990s, two Stanford students named Larry Page and Sergey Brin had a revolutionary idea that would change everything. They founded Google, and with it, introduced a game-changing algorithm called PageRank. The genius of PageRank was that it didn't just look at the words on a page, it looked at the links pointing to that page from other websites. It treated each link as a vote of confidence. A link from a trusted, important website, like a major news organization, was like a massive vote of confidence, carrying far more weight than a link from a small, unknown blog. This simple but powerful idea brought relevance and authority to search results for the first time. It was no longer enough to just stuff keywords. You had to create content so valuable that other people were willing to link to it. PageRank fundamentally changed the game, and its principles are still a core part of how search works today. But today, PageRank is just one small ingredient in a giant, complex recipe. Modern search algorithms use hundreds of factors to determine the best results. We can break them down into a few key areas. First, there's on-page SEO. This is everything on the web page itself. Is the content high quality, comprehensive, and well-written? Does it actually answer the user's question? Are keywords used naturally in titles and headings? Then you have off-page SEO. This is all about your website's reputation across the internet. Primarily, this means backlinks. A strong profile of links from high-authority, trustworthy websites is a powerful signal of credibility. Next is technical SEO. This is the unseen foundation. Is your website fast? A slow-loading site creates a bad user experience, and search engines hate that. Is it mobile-friendly? Since most searches now happen on phones, this is non-negotiable. Is it secure? An HTTPS connection is a basic sign of trust, but perhaps the most interesting evolution is the growing importance of user signals. Search engines are watching us. They pay attention to how we interact with the results. What percentage of people click on a link? That's the click-through rate. How long do they stay on the page after clicking? That's dwell time. If many users click a result and then immediately return to the search page, it's a powerful signal that the page wasn't a good answer. The algorithm learns from this collective behavior. And this is where things get really futuristic. The single biggest revolution in search right now is artificial intelligence. Search engines are no longer just matching words. They are striving to understand the meaning and intent behind our queries. This is called semantic search. It's the reason you can search for the orange cartoon cat who loves lasagna and get results for Garfield, even if you never typed his name. The algorithm understands the concept, not just the keywords. Powering this are incredible AI systems. One of the first major ones was RankBrain. It's a machine learning system that helps Google interpret ambiguous or brand new search queries. It learns from user interactions to continuously refine its understanding and deliver more accurate results. More recently, an AI model called BERT completely revolutionized how search engines understand language. BERT stands for Bidirectional Encoder Representations from Transformers, but what it does is pure genius. Unlike older models that processed words one by one, BERT analyzes the entire context of a word by looking at the words that come before and after it. This allows it to grasp the full meaning of a sentence, including the subtle but crucial role of small words like for or to. As these algorithms get smarter, they're also being designed to recognize and reward a very human quality: trustworthiness. Google encapsulates this in a concept called EAT, which stands for expertise, authoritativeness, and trustworthiness. This is especially critical for what they call your money or your life topics, things like medical advice, financial guidance, or personal safety information. For a medical website to rank well, for instance, Google wants to see that it's written by qualified medical professionals associated with a reputable institution and provides information that is accurate and trustworthy. It's a clear signal that search engines are evaluating not just the technicals, but the real-world credibility behind the content. Of course, this immense power isn't without its problems. Search engine algorithms can sometimes reflect the biases of their creators and the data they learn from, leading to skewed or unfair results. The speed and scale of search can also be exploited to spread misinformation. And then there's the filter bubble, the risk that personalized results can isolate us from information and perspectives that challenge our existing beliefs. These are complex societal challenges that the minds behind the algorithms are constantly working to address. So what does the future hold? The evolution is far from over. Voice search, through smart speakers and assistants, is pushing algorithms to understand natural, conversational language and provide concise, spoken answers. Visual search is another exciting frontier, allowing you to search using images. Imagine pointing your phone at a plant to identify it, or at a piece of furniture to find where to buy it. And the next paradigm shift is already here: generative and conversational AI. The search experience of the future may be less of a list of links and more of a dialogue with an AI that can understand complex questions, provide nuanced answers, and even help you with creative tasks. We are moving from a search engine to an answer engine. From the humble beginnings of keyword matching to the sophisticated AI-powered systems of today, the history of search algorithms is a testament to our relentless pursuit of better ways to access and understand information. The art of the algorithm isn't just about code. It's about a deep and ever-evolving understanding of human language, intent, and the intricate web of knowledge that connects us all. Thanks for tuning in to G Fun Facts Online. We'll see you next time.